Shalom everyone, I'm going to continue the series of the famous Oriental Rabbanim. We haven't done a video for close to about a week already, but because usually we are in two Adars we've got this year. We've got Adar Aleph, Adar Bet, and it's a Hilula here on Chaf, 20th of Adar Aleph, here of a great rabbi from Uzbekistan. His name was Rabbi Yosef Kojahinoff Kojahinoff. It could be pronounced also different ways. Also, he was from Uzbekistan and was a great rabbi also in Kazikstan, in Turkestan. Also, he was actually born in the English year 1840 and passed away in 1924. He was a great public figure, as we'll know. He'll become a great man also in Israel, in Eretz Israel, also at a later stage. And he was rabbi in an area in Uzbekistan called Samarkand, and was one of the great rabbis of the Kazikstan Jewry, also in Turkestan, to be precise, and was one of the founders of the Bukkharian neighborhood, actually in Jerusalem, together with Rav Shlomo Mosiah, who I very much recommend everyone to watch a video I did about him. So, as I said before, he was born in an area in Bukhara called Kokand, I hope, in the year 1840, and came from very great lineage. His father was Rabbi Yitzchak Kojahinoff, and he was actually the grandson of another famous rabbi. His name was Rabbi Mordechai Abelia, also. So very interesting family names. And he was educated like when he was young in the local Talmud Torah, in the local yeshiva over there. And then later on, it's interesting, he actually studied the Talmud under the auspices of a great rabbi, Rabbi Yehoshua Shushan also. Alongside also, he was learning with Rabbi Shlomo Mosiוף, who I'll speak about also later on, and Rabbi Avram Aminov. Also, these are great rabbis. And in the year 8, already, by the time he was, I believe, in his 40s, he moved to an area called Samarkand, which was had a very, very prominent Jewish community. And actually, in the year 1905, later on, he would serve as a rabbi for 20 years over there. I think just before that it was. What's actually interesting, he actually encouraged very much a lot of people from Kazikstan to actually make aliyah, to move to Israel. This is towards the end of the 1880s, 1890s. And it's actually interesting, he emigrated himself to Israel between various years also, and settled in, especially I believe in the year 1887, around then, and settled in the old city of Jerusalem over there. And what's interesting was, he became a pioneer there of opening neighborhoods over there. And following the advice of another great rabbi, Rabbi Yaakov Meir, he actually worked with Rabbi Shlomo Mosiah to purchase a plot of land outside different neighborhoods over there. I believe it was in May 1890, he founded with the great Rabbi Shlomo Mosiah the committee for the establishment of the Bukharian neighborhood, which is now a very prominent neighborhood for many dozens and dozens of years in Jerusalem. And in fact, in the year 1891, it was reported over that together with Rabbi Mosiah, he purchased a plot of land called Kerem Gizal. And this was naturally with their own money, I believe, and they founded with that the Bukharian neighborhood, and that's a very, very flourishing neighborhood, even in modern day. Nowadays, I've also been there at one stage many times, and hopefully I'll do a tour of that specific area. Maybe we can actually see some of the sites of where these great Rabbanim was also. So he was able to build a lot of buildings there, build a lot of houses there. And slowly the neighborhoods expanded, and now it's a very, very flourishing place at the moment. And actually, it's interesting, just going back to it, in the year 1901, he returned actually for a period of time to the area of Samarkand over there, back in the Uzbekistan territories, because over there he had the burning desire to establish a Talmud Torah over there and to introduce, and he wanted to bring his family into business, teaching them a trade also, as well as they were learning Torah very much of the day. So I think he actually took the kids over there at one stage, his sons over there, to actually teach them there, and also he founded the Talmud Torah where he trained students over there, and very much it helped flourishing the different cities and different villages at those different places in time. And he wanted to spread the idea over there of aliyah, so that people will reignivorate them. They will get that burning desire to come and make aliyah in Israel, to move to Israel at a later stage in time. And then he spent many years back in those territories of Samarkand before, in the year 1922, I believe 2 years before he passed away, he returned to Israel together with another Rabbi Moshe Yitzchak HaKohen and Rabbi Yosef Chaim Shlomo. And when he returned, he made different plans with regards to different neighborhoods inside the Bukharian area in Jerusalem also. And he wants to also encourage and improve the agricultural settlement also in Israel. And he actually bought plots of lands in the area called Hadera. It's actually interesting. And over there, due to his familiarity with the field of agriculture, he was very, very much into agriculture. In Hadera, he worked on his land until his last day. He was very, very much into it. And many of the people living in these different areas were very, very much knowledgeable with regards to growing cotton, silkworms, and all those different kind of things. It's actually funny talking about agriculture here inside this specific video. I actually did a video only 2 days ago with the Deputy Minister of Agriculture of Israel. He said some words for this big video blog that we are doing. And he passed away at the end, I believe it was on February the 25th in the year 1924. So we're talking about 100 years ago, exactly from the time I'm recording at this point in time. Avian was buried in Har HaZeitim in Jerusalem. Later on, his son, Rabbi Ben Zion, was a chairman of the Bukharian community in Israel. And he had many great students, including Rabbi David Aminoff, also Rabbi Yaakov Keikov, and Rabbi Yedidia Al-Hiof, also, who led different communities in Samarkand. And naturally, there was a flourishing, there was a coming together and moving back to Israel. It's actually interesting, things were placed in his memory. Also, there was a synagogue in southern Tel Aviv called the Meharish Synagogue, also that was based over there, that was named after the great Chacham Yosef Kojahinoff also. So that's very, very interesting also. And it's his Hilula here at the moment, at time of recording here. It's going to be on the 20th of Adar Aleph, to be precise. Adar Aleph, and not many Hilulot Yartzeits we've actually had at that point in time. He worked in different areas, as I said before, in Israel, in Chadera, in Yerushalayim, and also all throughout these different countries. And it's very interesting to actually do a video. We haven't done so many videos on rabbis that worked in Kazikstan, also from Uzbekistan, so it's always good to have a variety and a diversity of rabbis in this big series. So please watch over all the previous videos. Also, I would like to dedicate this Lilui Nishmat also for my wife's uncle Yoram ben Miriam also, and may we see all brachot here from Israel. Please don't forget, wherever you're watching this from, don't forget to smash the like button. Later on, it makes a big difference, and Be'ez Hashem, we're going to hear good news from Israel. So take care and have a great night.